Rock Hard Festival 2025 und hier mit Gary Holt von EXODUS.
What up? Rock hard.
Yeah. Gary, you've just released a book, which is pretty open. So, I mean, how are your elbows doing and your back?
My back's good, my elbow's good, my knees are fucked, my shoulders are fucked. But, you know, I always tell people I'm like a car with a new motor, but all the suspension is terrible, you know.
Okay.
You know,
But
bumpy road, you hit every bump, you feel it, but they're running good, though.
At least a new V8.
Yeah, I got a rebuilt engine.
Okay.
So, no, I'm good.
So did you write that book all on your own, or did you have a writer to help?
My co-writer, Adam Teppadelin, we sat down and tore open wounds, you know, for a while. And that was half the battle, is being comfortable with the guy you're working with. So we gave it a sample, a shot, and I was very comfortable. And
yeah.
I just, you know, peeled the fucking scabs off, you know.
And since the release of the book, already things happened. So, I mean, second book is coming up in a couple of years, right?
Stop the presses. Let's add another chapter.
So
like,
talking about Zetro, why does he have to leave?
Without going into details, I tell people like this, right? Being in a band is like being married. And you might see that husband and wife out in public and they're really nice and charming, but behind, you don't know what's happening in their house.
I know.
You know, like maybe she's throwing fucking dishes and knives at his head. Maybe he's smacking her around. But, you know, you don't know what's happening. And there's a lot of unhappiness in the band. And, you know, I wish him no ill will. We had a good time until, you know, just kind of the four of us were trying to enjoy this as much as we can. I'm 61 years old. I want to, like, end my career smiling all the time.
So was bringing back Rob the only option, or did you talk to other singers as well?
No, we talked to nobody else. You know, Rob's still one of our best friends, and you know, and I don't like change. That's the thing. You know, people think, oh, well, they did this. You know, like I had some guy on Instagram said, you just did this for money, and like, when has it ever been financially beneficial to part ways with your singer?
Yeah,
that's usually the opposite. But, you know, like once again, we're all in our 60s now. And
early 60s.
Early 60s. It's still the 60s. I'm still old. We want to, like, have fun with friends, you know. We want to enjoy ourselves doing this. And I don't want to – I could have brought in some young guy who's 30 years old who still has abs, you know, and isn't fat like the rest of us and can jump off the top of drum risers and stuff. But, no, we'll stick with guys our own age. You know?
Yeah. And you did a great job in the past.
Dude, wait till you hear the new album. It's insane.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about.
He does things vocally you've never heard him do or anybody in Exodus. It's insane.
So is it already done, the whole record?
The records.
The records?
We recorded 2 albums.
Were they released as a double record or step by step?
No, we just decided we were going to work ourselves as hard as we could and try to accomplish this. And the second one's 80% recorded because we did 18 songs. And so when it's time for the next album, we go in and record 2 more, not 10 more. And then I can go on vacation. I've never had a vacation in my life.
But it sounds like a very fast rhythm.
No, we worked hard.
This year,
hard.
First record, next year, second record, or what's the plan?
For 7 weeks, and one day after we stopped recording, we were on tour.
Okay.
So we were basically... Since March 2nd, I've been home for 2.5 weeks.
But what's the release schedule? Are there any plans already?
Yeah, early next year, I think February.
Okay, and the second one?
We'll figure that out. But I have a lot less work to do when it's time, you know, like all of us, we can go on vacation. I've never had a vacation.
18 songs. I mean, did you have such a creative period? Or?
Dude, Lee really stepped up. And Lee contributed 6.
Finally, wasn't about time, wasn't it?
Finally. And Lee he contributes a couple of songs to the album. He wrote 6 songs.
Great.
Lee wrote the longest song.
Of course. More time for solos.
No, I'm the guy who writes the long songs, and most of mine are 5 minutes long, you know.
Yeah.
But the album's spectacular. We couldn't be more proud. It's beautiful. It's crushing. It's catchy. Like hits, like punishing hits, like it's spectacular. There's some stuff that is so different for us, but it's 100% Exodus. Like, you'll go, holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, kind of different was that cover version from the Scorpions. He's a woman, she's a man. Was that Lee's idea because he's such a huge Scorpions fan, or was that from you?
Well, I'm just as big of a Scorpions fan. Thank you very much.
Okay, battle's going on.
No.
Who's the biggest Scorpions
we
fan?
always wanted to cover it because it's one of the heaviest Scorpion songs all time. And then we had that guy over there who was warming up, Marcus Schleutermann, to sing it because he's the only other guy in thrash, who could sing Klaus Mein's vocals. You know what I mean? Come on. It's Klaus. He's God. And so we decided just to put it out there, like.
I mean, tonight would be a perfect chance to sing it and play it together.
They have to leave at 9 o'clock. We already asked.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would do it.
Yeah, he'd do it for sure. But we were going to take something out of the set and put it in. But he said, we have to leave at 9. We're going all the way to Poland. So.
What a shame. Maybe next time.
Next time.
Yeah. Last question. I mean, he's a woman, she's a man. Did you pick that song just to put more focus on the transgender issues?
No, but the timing was perfect, right? No, that was just, we recorded it because we love it. It's fucking heavy as shit, I mean, on Exhibit B, we did Don't Make No Promises, which is like kind of a trans song anyway, padded bra, blonde wig, not much left for me, but Rob said padded bra, blonde wig, and a bigger cock than me, is what he said. So, we've already done it. The Scorpions were really into writing about trans people, weren't they?
Obviously,
They have 2 songs. Most bands don't have one. They had 2 about, the being tricked, I guess. I don't know. More power to them. We have nothing against trans people.
Yeah.
But its song is heavy. It's one of the Scorpions' most metal songs, So it's just, timing was perfect, though.
It's about the music. I hear that.
Yeah, it's great. Uli Roth, come on.
We're looking forward to your show tonight and to the next record. Thanks a lot,
crushing.
Gary. Gary
All right, thank
Holt.
you.